Welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast, Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
April's in the building.
What's up?
Q's back.
What's down, baby?
Hey, for everybody on the videos, he's back.
Oh, yeah, man. Why wouldn't I not be? You know what I'm talking about?
You know, they only saw the clip.
Yeah, situation to situation. You heard me? It doesn't make the whole damn biscuit.
Yeah. That's all. But he back. You know, I think you one of probably most people like you the most on this podcast.
Who that?
Like from the messages I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be like, oh, that dude funny.
April about to take it over in this dress, though.
I think
She about to
I don't know if she think
watch out.
she came for some online dating or something.
Maybe.
What? Is it Easter already?
Yeah, that's the Easter fit.
Yeah.
It's
you better
summer.
Take it to the beach.
That's gonna be a different kind of rise out there.
It's 92 degrees, 94 degrees outside.
I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, if I was a slim dude, I'd be out here with no shirt on.
It is
every
hot
day.
as hell, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
It's hot.
The high is 96, so you know.
But it felt like 196.
Oh yeah, humidity is a mug. I mean, if you ain't from the south, humidity is bad, Jack.
Do it get like that in Louisiana?
Hell yeah.
Get this hot?
But and we below sea level, you hear me? So it's even worse.
Yeah, the humidity's worse.
I tell you, last week when I was driving home from here, I fucking almost got flooded. Like drove straight through a flood. I turned the corner quick, like 'cause I was on the feeder road.
Yeah.
And I saw like I was about to go through the light, and then I just saw the cars in front of me just go splash under the water. And I was like, I turned quick as hell.
Yeah,
I did a U-turn.
Once you go in, you ain't guaranteed to come out.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Ride low.
I turned back around and came back around this way, like a little past this way, and I just rode the highway further down and just you know went the long way. But yeah,
Hey boy, that random car shit is real.
bro.
That's a game changer all the time, bro.
I done had that. I done had that flood stuff before, and it's expensive.
Fucking right. If you can't fix it, you gotta get a whole new whip.
I had to get a whole new engine.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, I saw someone yesterday. I had to call 911
Oh
on a
shit!
resident at my apartment complex because, which I have a video of. She sat in front of the entrance for like 20, 30 minutes and just passed out. Like 3 different people were honking at her. And then
She was just laid out in front of the
and two-
gates or something.
yeah, like in front of the main entrance
Uh-huh.
with the gate wide open, but just the car was sitting there.
What she
Wait, what? She was in the car, passed out.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh,
old boy at Wendy's.
shit.
Remember the story at Wendy's? The little boy passed out in the car and he got into the police officer.
Yeah, that's in like Atlanta or somewhere, right?
So then
man.
the maintenance guy like bangs on her window because a couple people had already like knocked on her window.
Right.
Yeah.
Bangs on her window. This is yesterday at 11:30 a.m.
Damn.
A Saturday at 11:30. So it's not like you'd be coming from a club or you know what I mean? I mean, you could be, I guess, but
But you said 11:30 a.m.
11:30 a.m. And then
She probably just coming off work. Maybe she's sleepy as hell.
and then oh no, it wasn't sleep.
Well, so what happened?
So then the maintenance man is like, roll down your window. And she doesn't roll it down. She just backs up the car and almost hits like 2 pedestrians and then who are trying to help her
Mm-hmm.
and then drives through the exit gate and just it scrapes the whole side of her brand new car.
Wow.
And then
She
she
was-
goes and parks. She keeps
This is
the
Miss
car-
Sparks.
and then she goes and parks and never gets out of the car. And me, the maintenance man, and another resident, this real sweet lady that had a Jeep, and she said her husband was EMS, so you know she's seen stuff. And I was like, and I looked at the maintenance man. I was like, you think I should call 911? Because you know.
Because what? Once you made it to that parking spot, it's
He probably was like, bitch, I got warrants. Don't call nobody.
No.
Once you make it to that parking spot, it's your business.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else.
I was just thinking that.
Like, you made it. I was like, I thought she got like the cops gonna pull up and she get arrested while she's in the gate.
Yeah.
If
I'm
she
like-
would have got out of the car and walked 20 steps to her apartment,
Mm-hmm.
because I know what apartment she's in,
Mhm.
and I know the husband because he has a dog and I have a dog and we walk our dogs, so we've seen each other.
Right.
And it would have been okay, but this girl like passes out in her car again after she parked in
Right, but
20
she's good,
minutes and like a solid 5 minutes goes by, and I'm like, screw it, I'm calling 911.
Wow.
I was really honestly worried for her safety.
Right,
I can understand that part.
Because at that point, like, she's not even coherent enough to like walk 20 steps. Like, girl, you almost made it.
But in my opinion, making it to the parking spot,
everything's good.
yeah, right. Like, it's key. Like,
But she had to run over some shit to get there.
You know what I mean? Like, she scratched her own
She hit
car,
a gate.
right? You know.
But you don't know what she did before she hit that gate, almost
Right.
ran over 2 people.
That's true too.
She could have gotten a car accident earlier and took off.
But in that
You don't
spot,
know.
But in that spot, you could,
So
like,
so EMS shows up and he opens the door and he knocks on it and opens the door and he's like, ma'am, do you know where you're at? And I have never seen, like, it was just like this.
can't get her for drunk driving. Know why? It's in the spot. Like,
Yeah, but yeah, you can because her car was running
all right.
and she's in the driver's seat. FYI, if you ever feel like you can't drive anymore, as long as you take the keys out of the ignition and set them where they're not close to the ignition and get in the passenger seat, you can't get a DUI or DWI. As long as you're in that driver's seat, as long as you're in that driver's seat, that's intent.
As a black person, I know that, but I also know that shit don't matter. I get it. Like that's the law, and I appreciate.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
As long as you're in the passenger seat. So like if you're tired and stuff, yeah. But now with the cops having all the cameras and stuff, if he walks over, that's gonna be on his camera that no one was in the driver's seat.
Yeah. I'd have woke up like, oh shit, my boy done left me. Oh, he played too much. LA played too much, boy.
This dude getting right. I don't know who.
So she's like staring off in La La Land. I mean, her pupils were dilated, and the EMS was like, "Do you know where you're at? Do you know who you are?" Or he said, "Do you know where you're at?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Are you a diabetic?" And she's like, "No." Because that happens a lot to diabetics where they just space out.
It's funny how she don't know where she at, but she knows she's not a diabetic.
Right. I'd have been like, I'm in my parking space. That's where I'm at.
And he talks to her, and then they finally get her out, and then they put her in the ambulance and start an IV and stuff on her. She had no idea what was going on.
Now,
I wonder what happened with her. I wonder what was going on. That's weird.
Someone said, is it fentanyl? Phentermine?
Fentanyl is the drug, right?
Fentanyl's a drug, yeah.
Yeah, that's supposedly like running rampant right now. Like a crazy
for a long
amount.
time,
Like for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Pharmaceuticals in general.
And and somebody else told me that it's like a batch from China or something. And it's like double the dose.
All right, so here's the question.
Or that's where it's coming from.
Here's the question I want to take out this story. Would you have called EMS? Like,
personally, I am really, really good at minding my own damn business.
Yeah.
But I don't. She did the right thing.
Right. I'm not.
She did the right thing.
At all.
Like,
I get
she's the type person like you probably want her around over me.
Yeah, definitely agree.
You'd rather have April there than me.
You definitely want April there.
I'm just a huge safety nerd. I really worry about people's safety all the time.
Yeah.
See,
I get it.
I notice a lot of shit too, and I retain the stuff that I notice. But as far as like bringing it forward, it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? Like you notice stuff, and you be like, and if something happens, you're gonna act. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like I might save your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you might be.
Well, the maintenance man was like, I was like, you think I should call 911? Because I always feel like that's such a big, huge thing.
Calling 911?
Yeah.
I mean, you can always call 911.
Right.
That's what they're there for.
Always got that right. But it's a huge thing to me. Like,
so I told him the story and she goes, well, what do you want us to do? And I was like, I don't know. That's why I'm calling you.
That's the last thing you want to hear from 911.
Yeah, I
You
don't
giving
want
them
to hear that from
instructions.
the 911 dispatcher. She's like, well, would you like us to send out an ambulance or a police officer? I'm like, I don't know.
You tell me, bitch.
That's why I'm calling you.
At most, I'd have definitely had the maintenance man make that phone call. Like you work on this fucking property.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true
Like,
too.
Like, but to ooh.
Yeah. Unless the only way she would have affected me if I had to go out that way. She in my way.
Like if she was in front of the gate,
Yeah.
I get you.
Then I'm like, all right.
I feel you, man.
You got the.
I would literally be at my complex like, I hope one of these white people call the police.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I'm like, I hope-
Like it's too many white folks
This
right
is
here for
fucking
no
crazy,
police
man.
officers to
Why
be here.
Nobody called. Just sit in front of the gate. You know? Like,
Well, the people that were helping were race-wise were two white females, a Hispanic maintenance man, and some Asian guys showed up.
but what's the demographic of your apartment complex?
Indians
Is it
showed up.
Mostly white? Is it?
Oh, no. It's super diverse. Super diverse.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
part of that diversity wasn't there though. I'm hearing all these races ran down.
Yeah, like yeah.
There was Indian,
Asian.
Asian, Hispanic, and white out there trying to help.
You know what
And
the black
maybe
folks was?
the other lady
Mind
that
they
was
got
there.
that
right
business.
there.
They look like they got that under control.
Yep, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. Black people will step up if we need, to save somebody's life. Yeah, we'll do it. But if there's other people that can do it, we're not just quick to involve ourselves.
I'd have ran up like, oh no, y'all beat me here. Oh damn, I was really wanted to help.
I
Oh.
wouldn't have ran up nowhere. I'd have been looking at my blinds like, I'm happy somebody happy somebody got her. You know what I mean?
It's,
I know
if
shit
it's a
gonna
brother,
make it.
if it's a brother out there helping, you know why? Because he married to a white woman and she made his ass get out there. Go help,
Baby.
man.
Baby, go.
Go.
Fuck.
But so when I said, you think I should call 911, the maintenance man was like, yeah. And the white girl was like, I don't know. It's not really our business.
Amen.
For real?
Amen. That's my
Oh,
type
that's
of
Bay
white
right there.
people,
That's
boy.
Bay. That's
my
Bay.
type
And of
white
course she
people.
That's Bay.
told the
Except
cop.
the fact she was down there. Like besides that part.
But then she told the cop that it was her that called 911. Like she took the credit.
Yeah, I mean, fuck you.
Wait, you called and she took the credit?
Hmm
I would like to think that multiple people called. I would like to think that you're not the only person that called.
Yeah, baby,
In a
multiple
complex.
people called.
Well,
it.
I did make her or ask her to drive and go get the license plate and drive and go check on her so I could stay closer to the gate
You doing
so I
that.
can let
What
EMS and cops
You was
in.
doing that real.
What if they had gotten in a fight on whoever about whoever called the cops first?
supervisor role? We're like, all right, we're gonna do this as a team, but let me tell you how to do it. All right? I ain't mad at that supervisor role.
I'm like, make sure she's still breathing. If she's not, I'll start CPR on her.
Damn, for real? You would have started
Yo.
CPR on her?
Yeah.
It's so funny how everybody
Because-
people turn to paramedics. Like real
No, I'm
quick.
actually trained for CPR.
Oh, well. I think I got trained one time at
I'm
one of
Yeah,
my
trained
jobs.
I mean,
and-
I had it for a
But
job. Yeah.
Don't
I'm
trust me to do
trained-
CPR,
And,
man.
I'm trained
I
in
know
first aid.
Staying alive, staying alive. That's all I know.
Shit.
So if you need more than just some compression,
And if it's mouth to mouth, you out of luck, bruh. Hey,
man,
I see you when I get there.
check it out. Check it out. I wouldn't kiss my old lady with bad breath. So, I mean, like, what you like?
Well, for me, like in my car, I keep like a CPR mask so that no one
Damn.
can like throw up on me and stuff.
For real?
Yeah.
God damn, why
So
you
it's
even
got-
got an EMT?
All right, like
You should have been that.
I actually wanted to be an EMT, and my stepmom like totally convinced me not to.
tell me, how old were you when you were doing the? Like, when's the last time you practiced that stuff? Like, you can just do that shit, like save a life right now.
Yeah, like if you collapse right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is check for your pulse. I'm gonna check your neck,
Mm.
and I'm gonna check for a pulse to make sure, like you're not gonna start CPR on somebody who's already breathing.
But CPR doesn't have a high success rate, does it?
Oh yeah.
I have no
Because the
clue.
teacher, when I took the class, it was like that CPR, it's like really low. People like actually survive CPR, or that's the reason why they survive.
Or, I mean,
Well,
like, that's
after
that's
after
cool.
after 2 minutes, you can start to go brain dead. So
Yeah,
you want to do it as fast as possible.
I've seen people get
that's
shot,
the thing
people
too, the
just-
timing and everything.
Yeah, it's all
you
about
know.
the timing.
That's real. It's
So,
an
like-
oxygen to the heart, right?
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people, like, I know a lot of people when like full, like I've done CPR on people and I've already saved like a couple of lives. That's for me.
This lady, honest,
Oh,
humble brag,
Right.
Just saying.
Hey, we need a section called Tales from April. You know what I mean?
I've already
Like,
saved a few lives, nothing
right.
big,
Yeah,
They offered me a medal, I turned it down. Nothing, nothing special, nothing
That was just like
special.
the other white girl in the apartment complex. Yeah, I made the phone call. You know what I mean? Like I remember,
It was me.
it was me.
But my
Thanks.
first thought was, damn, I hope she doesn't get like a DUI or DWI or whatever.
Well, if she does, you call 911 on her.
Right. You hit her
So
up.
you got her in
Yeah,
trouble.
but she actually made
I
it
know,
to,
that's the part I feel
but she
guilty
made it
about.
to her spot. You know what I mean? Like if she's stuck in front of the entrance gate, I feel you. But she made it to her spot.
But you say you know the husband, right?
And she's married.
So
So like
you
the
can
husband
figure
gotta
out.
be like,
Yeah, where the husband at?
He wasn't there.
like see what I'm talking about? Yeah, maybe she drinking for a reason.
Like, hey,
Maybe
Richard,
she
come get your
popping
wife.
for a reason.
And the neighbor said that
Gotta
they,
call him Dick. Hey, Dick.
Dick, come get your wife.
yeah, because we tried to get, the maintenance man tried to get him and try to get a hold of him before, like I waited like 2 or 3 minutes to wait to see if he answered before I called 911, just so that there wasn't all those other complications. But whatever was wrong with her, it was bad.
Yeah.
I've
hey.
never seen anybody that zoned out.
Well,
I mean, she couldn't
hopefully-
even walk.
hopefully
They
she
like
pulled through.
had to move her leg.
I mean, shit. I mean, I'm sure people with body breakdowns, some sort of thing, seizures or
And
whatever.
she was
the
just
hell.
like,
maybe she's
I done
having
got-
because
I
they
done
some
got drunk and-
Caesars.
I done got drunk and went to IHOP and they had to help me to the car. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like for real. Like I'm on the table. Like you know what I mean? Like don't touch me. Like, you ever fell to the floor when you really fucked up?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
floor feels so good. It's all
You go to
cold and shit. And people trying to like, come on, let's go. Come on. Nah, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me here.
Let me
No,
stay
I'm
Just
just
leave me
gonna,
here. Right. Just
Yeah.
leave me
I'm
here.
just gonna stay here.
I'm good.
Enjoy this floor.
I'm gonna stay in the parking lot. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
okay, so you know how like that same drunk feeling when you fall to the floor? If
Yeah.
I eat too much gluten, I'm telling you, I get that
Dude.
sick. Like I start throwing up and then I'm
Always
just like,
comes back
leave
to
me
the
on the
gluten.
floor.
It always comes back
Oh,
to
this
the gluten.
gluten.
I'm just saying,
Gluten.
people don't realize how bad it is.
I wonder if we can get a gluteologist up in this.
We need somebody that knows gluten
We
and
need
have
somebody to come
and
in
have.
and motherfucker
It'll be
give us
just them and
gluten
April
tests.
talking.
Yeah, I want everybody to get gluten tests. Maybe I shouldn't be eating gluten. I don't know. I don't think I've ever
The
been
problem
tested.
with the gluten test is that you have to eat 5 crackers or 2 pieces of bread for 30 days straight to get like a legit blood test. But
What
the
the
blood
heck?
tests aren't even
How's
accurate.
that a legit?
You actually
how is
need
that-
a colonoscopy.
Yeah, but if you're constantly putting that stuff in you, it's not. I mean, of course, it's gonna be higher amounts.
Like, yeah,
No, but the
that's like saying you got to catch AIDS to get tested for AIDS.
Right? Yeah.
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? The fuck you doing to me, doc? Like, what if I'm allergic to this shit that you making me eat for 30 fucking days?
well, that's what's so crazy about like people not knowing that they even have the problem because it's so hard to detect.
God. So I wonder how much bread you was eating before they found yours. Like, it'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
When did you find out anyway?
She had 4 honey buns.
Like
with food.
6 years ago.
Oh shit. That's when gluten came out though. 6 years ago.
No, it was way before that.
That's when gluten. Everybody started talking
It was
about
way before that because I
Yeah.
remember
in
thinking,
the 90s, early
if I couldn't,
2000s.
I remember thinking
about
if I
gluten.
couldn't eat gluten, I'd just kill myself.
I know what the fuck gluten
Mhm.
even was like for a very long time. Like I never
Nobody
heard about
did.
it in school. Like I heard glucose.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
science class,
I heard
sugar
that.
and everything.
Gluten.
Ooh,
But
I
it was
love those
never
glucose
talked about in
drinks.
science or nothing. Then all of a sudden, gluten was on like products and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Gluten free. Gluten free. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had nothing that was gluten free, but it
Yeah.
does not sound good.
And you know what that shit
Instead
reminded me
of
when I
flour,
first
it's
saw it?
just made out of rice and tapioca.
When I first saw gluten free on everything. You know how people be on Facebook like free Pookie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I thought Pookie finally made it out. Letting everybody know gluten free, y'all. Gluten
free
is
my nigga
free.
gluten,
Shout out to gluten. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck gluten free was, man.
bruh.
And of course,
Yeah.
my white homie told me like, yo, man,
Yeah, that's how I learned.
that's how I learned about gluten. I didn't know shit about gluten. I'm pretty sure my mama who raised my grandmother, don't know shit about gluten. You tell her right
Hey,
now,
I
gluten.
tell-
She's like, what the fuck you talking
I wish
about?
I could have told her, hey, mama, I don't want no gluten on my foods.
Right.
Well, you gonna starve.
You gonna starve, nigga?
It's gluten in this house.
They think they got some noodles in there, but that got gluten in it too.
What's that thing that you did last time with the knowledge, the little thing? April brings you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You remember you were like.
You gotta remember, I'll be high when I come in. Like right
I've been
now.
drinking all week.
Well, a
so,
little
yeah.
gluten knowledge. The gluten strand was brought to the U.S. in World War I when canning started, and they genetically modified the wheat to grow faster. And that's when the gluten strand was put into our wheat system.
I just saw a bunch of people log off our shit right now.
Right, like, are these
what the fuck?
motherfuckers really gonna keep talking about gluten right now?
I'm just wanting people to know it's
Right.
like it's not made up. It actually happened, and
Nah, I
that's
got
why
you.
it became more prevalent after
Word.
World War One.
And within time, we'll learn how to, paraphrase our stories. Give us time, people. All right, don't judge her gluten stories. You know what I mean? She can only get better. Shit, leave her alone.
Hey. Did y'all fucking with the Olympics? Y'all watch the Olympics?
Hey, man, first off, I just want to shout out to fucking France for beating
I saw that
USA
before I got in here.
basketball this morning. Like, I was,
Sacre bleu.
fuck, the one person who, like, ain't for the shits is that boy Gobert. Like, when he got denied making the fucking defensive team.
Yeah.
And he cried about that shit, which I would have cried if I got $1 million bonus, too, if I'd have made that shit. Look, that man ain't playing, man. He don't give a
Dude,
Gobert's a beast.
I think I don't know if I'm just too much of a freak, but I can, besides men's basketball, I can't, only Olympics I can watch this female shit.
Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, I might catch some track.
Oh yeah, track. I
might
forgot about
catch some
track. Yeah.
What's the other shit? The
I can watch men's and women's
the
track.
long jump.
Yeah,
the long
I
jump.
can watch that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But other than that,
most of that is mostly like yeah.
volleyball, I gotta watch the female volleyball. I can't watch the men's.
I think that's some of the most impressive like asses going down. Like volleyball shots. I don't know what it is about volleyball shots. Since I was in like high school, like volleyball team,
Yeah,
we would like get off of practice and watch the volleyball team.
Yeah.
What do you
Goddamn
think
shots.
about the girl that got penalized for not wearing the bikini bottom?
Wait,
I don't-
what?
What happened? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that
So one of the Olympic gals, what is it where they have to wear bikini bottom?
You talking about beach volleyball? Beach volleyball?
I don't know what it is. I
Synchronized
forgot.
swimming, like they were.
No. It was like
Because that's the only way I was
running
wearing.
or something like that.
Oh,
And she was like, I'm not wearing these bikini bottoms.
what did she want to wear?
Like boy shorts.
My
she
mind
got-
went a whole bunch of
But
places.
She got
it's the Olympics,
penalized
though.
for
But
Yeah,
here-
I bet so because Olympics got like rules and all that type of shit. Like it's like a big deal. You can't just show up at the Olympics
yeah,
and be like,
yeah.
yo, nah, I ain't doing that.
But the thing is, whatever she's doing, you got more movement in bikini shit than you got in boy shorts.
And plus, you have to qualify.
So she's not
for the-
actually putting herself
That's
in an
not
advantage.
true because your lips can fall out the side. The
Wait, you
thing
didn't-
rides
wait,
up.
She shouldn't be such a whore.
What?
Nah,
I'm
Damn.
just saying, there's like
Damn.
lots of stuff that can happen
Right,
when you have a
I-
bikini.
yeah.
versus,
I
agree
like
with that,
boy
but-
shorts on.
But like you had qualifiers and semi-qualifiers that you were obviously wearing those things then. So you had
Exactly.
you had time to like get that under control before you got to the Olympics.
yeah, that shit should have been already in place.
Right.
oh, they've been trying to get rid of the bikini bottoms.
I feel like
And
we're talking
also-
about her though. You know what I mean? Like as the individual.
Well, she was just
Like-
taking a stand, is basically.
But did she take a stand for the finals? Did she take a stand for the quarterfinals? Like because
Yeah, what was she wearing to get there?
right, because you gotta like go through a process to get to the Olympics. You don't just wake up and be like, all right, I'm
I'm
going to
sure the
Olympics.
bikini bottoms. I don't know. I didn't do back.
Yeah,
No, no,
background
that's a hell of a
research on it.
thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't
Get
hear
to the
about
biggest
that.
stage and be like, yo,
Yeah, yeah.
Did you hear that they're also like, they set up like camp for all these Olympic players, right?
mhm.
All
Yeah.
these super hot, fit Olympic players.
Yeah, they told him
Well,
no fucking.
Huh?
They told them they couldn't have
Yeah,
sex.
they told him
So
no
they
fucking.
gave them condoms. I heard they gave them condoms,
Well,
but
they-
told them not to have sex, and they put them in supposed to be uncomfortable beds and
they
stuff like
generally
Yeah,
that.
give
the
them condoms
beds can't
every
support
4 years
two
they get
people.
condoms.
They can only support one.
So they always gave condoms. Like, that was always a
But-
Olympic thing.
There's
but-
a floor right there that we gonna fuck on.
But you putting a huge amount of people who are athletic, work out
Hot.
all the time. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Like all
mhm.
type of shit.
Bored.
And with the opportunity of like fucking and not seeing again.
Why can't they
Like
fuck?
how many times you get a chance to fuck somebody from Norway?
Listen,
You know what I mean? Like
Why
just
can't-
saying. What's
wrong with that?
Why
I
can't-
don't understand what's wrong with that.
Yeah,
I mean, because of like the COVID and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, they
It's
fuck
trying
if
to keep
I
it.
want
I get
It's
that.
my body, and I fuck if I want to. You know.
Word. Remember when
It's
COVID
my
first started?
body and I'll fuck if
People would
I
come from one
want to.
place and leave and go somewhere
Uh-huh.
else. Like picture like, I mean, a resurgence of that could be a really big deal. That's why they're limiting the amount of motherfuckers that can come in the first place.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So like fucking, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with fucking. But if you fucking and bringing it back to like country and
Yeah,
bringing some other
yeah.
shit, you might want to rethink about that, player.
Man, this morning I was watching. That's why I was like, man, I'm too weird. What's it called? The horses, the Aquarius, Aquarius. What they called? You know what I'm talking about? When they just hop ride on the horse and they do like these different
I
type
know
of.
what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
They
about?
do like
What are they
tricks and
called?
stuff.
Yeah.
Almost like a
So-
dog show, but
horse
for
tricks.
horses.
Aquarius. What the fuck is it? Aquarius.
Is it a horse trick with the ropes?
No. They're just like they're in like these tight pants and boots, and they're just riding on top of the horse and it's like prancing and doing these
Mhm.
different type of.
Riding
Well,
pants and
yeah.
riding boots.
Yeah.
But this one chick, I don't know. I was just like, damn, she riding that shit good.
Hey, this nigga Matthias is blushing, yo. I don't know if to see it now. Well, my
I
nigga is
was
blushing,
like,
homie.
what? I gotta stop this shit.
I just that's real. Like you be on YouTube watching videos, you know what I mean? And next thing you know, like you see some like a volleyball player with a fat ass, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You be like, okay, I come check that out. Or a track, you know what I mean? Like female sports are obviously, if I had nothing else, I ain't gonna say nothing else. But I'm probably most likely to watch a female sport before I would watch a men's sport that I don't usually watch.
Yeah.
What I mean?
And if it ain't basketball or something like that, I'm watching the men's side. But
Yeah.
if it's anything else, it's women's.
Like
Because I don't want to see men's gymnastics.
like tennis. Like I watch so many
I want to.
rounds of tennis, bro.
Tennis, yeah,
watch
them
so
long
many
leg,
rounds, yeah.
long leg white girls from like
So
Sweden
many
and shit.
rounds, bro.
Man, bruh.
Especially after Serena hit the ESPYs with that dress.
Ooh.
Look, I'm catching every Serena I can and be like, man.
Yeah.
I see why Common and Drake got into it, boy.
Yeah, man.
Talk about horses. That's stallion. Stallion.
Serena the Stallion.
You know what I mean? Before there was Megan, Serena had that ass, boy.
But yeah, man, I was watching everything female curling. It was everything. I was like, man, because I mean, you ever see that shit? Like I'm like, man, them hand jobs probably fire.
Oh
dog.
my God.
Oh. So the moral of the story today
Let's find you a bitch that do curling. That's what
is guys can't watch anything without thinking about sex.
Bruh, not a
I
damn
mean, you
thing.
bad, you bad. I don't give a fuck. I be watching SVU, and you know what I mean? It could be a background person that's just bad.
I was watching this female televangelist, and I was like, thank you, Lord, boy. It's like I'm about to join that church. Shit, boy. It was like a Spanish, and the thing is, she was Spanish. It was only speaking Spanish, but I knew she.
Hey, when I was a kid though, like in Cali, most when I was younger in Cali, like it'd be like commercials on early in the morning.
Yeah.
And it just be like these badass Hispanic females like talking about like cars. Come down to this.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
But they be bad
They be
as
bad
fuck.
as
Be
shit.
like, I mean, where like, god damn, like nigga ain't even got a license yet. But let me go. Let me go.
They
check out
probably
these
ain't got no
cars.
license. Shit.
Jeez, I was like, god damn. Like, so I think we just conditioned to look at, and that's fucks with us as men too. Like we fucked up in the head with what we think women actually want, like or actually will do. You know what I mean? Like we have preconceived notions and shit don't go down like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
yeah.
Women to turn and flip the script on you quick. Once you think you got it all figured out, nope.
Nope.
I think it's I feel like every man out there should agree on the fact that mental abuse happens. And I know women agree on it already because y'all know that I definitely understand that y'all get a very heavy perspective of mental abuse because it's been happening to y'all for forever. But I just noticed the male part when it happened in the relationship. Man, I never gave a fuck to notice the mental abuse that could possibly be given out.
Yeah, I only always believe like if you got to go to the abusive stuff like mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse in a relationship, you got to end that relationship.
Physical abuse is not. Look here, people. All right, you gotta give a fuck about yourself when it comes to physical abuse. Like the victim of physical abuse, that's fucked up that it happened to them. But to the person that's doing the physical abuse, like you don't give a fuck about yourself at all. Because you know the outcome of what can happen. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck how mad you get, B.
Mm-hmm.
Like, prison, jail is a real thing, homie. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I ain't built for jail, bro. I ain't built. I'm too pretty to go to jail.
I admire people who don't think about jail all the time. I love. I'm living for that freedom. Just not to even think about it.
I was watching the video on Facebook, and it was just going back. It was talking about like Tupac and all that stuff, and it was like, saying when Suge got sentenced to like 22 years, and I was just looking at his face because he already older man now.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking like, I think he got like, no, was it 28 years or something like that? And I'm just like, man, you going
over that dude?
Yeah. And I'm just looking at his face, going back, and I'm just like, man, you just had it all, but you couldn't stay out of trouble.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like number one rule after you make it, or even while you're trying to make it, is avoidance. Like if you put yourself in situations, don't get mad when it happens. Eventually, you can duck and dodge 99 times. Only take one.
Yeah, that's fact. That's a fucking fact.
Man.
April, stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble, April.
I'll try.
Stay out of trouble.
She's a dangerous one. I'm telling you, she's a dangerous one on stage. I don't even know.
Yeah, she kick your ass and call 911 on you.
Right. And she's gonna stay there. She's not gonna do the scene.
Yeah.
She's not gonna call and just dip. No. She's gonna stay there and make sure the police job gets done.
Hey, she left out the part when she knocked the old girl out for saying she called 911 first. She's like, the girl's like, I called 911. April's like, yeah, right, bitch. These are mine. You see this shit?
No, I just looked at her like,
don't make me call my super friends.
My super friends.
My super friends. You don't want that.
Did y'all catch that Space Jam movie or no?
Oh yeah, of course.
What'd you feel about it?
I feel like it was made for kids. I feel like it was definitely a kid movie. I enjoyed seeing all the background characters.
Yeah. The ones in the audience.
Yeah. I love that.
I still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Have you seen the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, first one was dope, but it was more like it was more about like Michael Jordan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a whole different
storyline. Listen
storyline.
to the soundtrack all the time.
They had a dope soundtrack. That first one.
Like an eagle. Wasn't that on that shit?
No,
it was R. Kelly.
It was R. Kelly.
I believe I could fly.
Then Monica had a fire song on there. They had a couple of songs on there that was.
It had a lot of good songs.
Space Jam soundtrack.
It's like a good, party type album where like there's not a lot of cussing.
Tootsie Roll was in that song.
Yeah. There's a lot of good songs in there, like oldies but goodies.
But, you know what I was thinking? They like people always say like, they want to go back to the old Space Jam and that Michael Jordan did better and this and that. But if you go back to the old Space Jam, he didn't have a big dialogue in that. Like he'd say like one thing at a time.
It wasn't huge.
Guys, we gotta win. We can do this, guys.
Come on, Bugs.
Yeah, let's go, Bugs. We can do this.
I like the fact that like the new Space Jam was tailored for today. Like that program and shit. Like,
yeah.
Kids making like early careers.
Yeah, kids are in technology these days.
Yeah, why not embrace that? Shout out to Warner Brothers for putting out all this shit because I don't think people realize how much shit Warner Brothers has done.
I wasn't realizing. Like I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Let's see some legs walk by.
Oh.
But I didn't even realize all the stuff that they were a part of.
Right.
But I'm like, sometimes their movies suck sometimes.
and LeBron's not like a super like dope actor, but like he holds his own. I mean, like
he held his own.
I don't think he was staring at the camera and shit. You know what I mean? I think he was like saying his lines and I think it hit where
only good actor in there was Don Cheadle because he was the only real actor in there.
Right, exactly.
You know
what I mean? Exactly. So I mean, girl, LeBron.
His wife. She was on.
Shout out to her. Yeah. Wasn't she old girl?
What is her name?
Wasn't she on Orange and New Black? The one that died.
Oh, I didn't see shit. I started watching, but I didn't know she died.
What?
Shit.
Orange New Black?
Damn.
Oh, you gotta fit. Hey, you ever seen Orange New Black? You never seen? Hey man, like that's some dope.
Damn, I didn't know she died.
Some dope shit. That's some dope shit. I can't even think of her name, man. Somebody comment what her name was. But
yeah.
I think it's the same woman. I'm not even sure, but I'm seeing her face.
Yeah, I think it is.
Seeing her face. I believe she was on is she in The Walking Dead too?
The Walking Dead. That's what she's on too.
Yeah, she's in The Walking Dead too.
Man, she cold. I ain't even.
She's super cold.
That's how cold she was.
Super cold, G.
Yeah,
and she a badass on The Walking Dead.
Yeah. I need to hop back on Walking Dead.
Loves it.
But do you think
yeah, what her name is, that's worth the Google.
Do you think these kids today really into like Looney Tune characters? Because they got a lot of different cartoons out there. I was thinking like,
No.
are they really?
Or anime.
Can they relate
stuff.
to the Looney Tune type characters?
I think kids can relate to LeBron and they can learn about the Looney Tunes shit.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good
they
point.
got like shit like Teen Titans and everything. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I liked like Looney Tunes and like the Muffet Babies and shit when I was coming up.
Yeah.
But I was always a bigger fan of like, you know, the Power Rangers when they first came out and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like those every early
Oh
morning
shit, I was
Saturday.
a Power Ranger. I was a Power Ranger.
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I was a
Like,
Power
all right, you know what I
Ranger.
mean? Yo, I was always
You're
the
talking
leader.
about the first Space Jam, right?
No, the
the-
second.
No,
Oh,
the
it's the
second.
second.
LeBron's wife in Space Jam.
Okay.
But I
yeah.
think,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
always the
overall,
leader.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it overall. I'm like, man, what do you expect? You know?
Yeah, like it's
I-
it's for kids. You know who gets on my nerves? I'm happy talking about this. Skip Bayless.
I was just thinking Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless gets
I was
on
just thinking about
my motherfucking nerves.
it. Get on my nerves with hating on LeBron.
I don't tweet a lot, but if you look at my last few tweets,
Yeah.
it's been to Skip Bayless, and like I'd be like, bro, I don't understand. Like, cause it got to a point where you
Since I
hate
haven't
this
seen
man now.
Just
He,
scroll,
he'll
it shows
find
the cast.
some reason to hate on LeBron.
All the time. It makes no sense. Like how he was saying on that movie, hating on LeBron in that movie made no sense to me whatsoever. I just didn't get it. Shaniqua Martin Green.
Oh shit! I don't think I ever knew her name. I thought her name was like Tuss something. Tasha. or
Hoping
some
that's
shit.
the right person. You know, on the IMDb's, they be looking so like makeup and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, yeah.
I believe that's her though. However it goes, she's a
It's
winner.
the kid who
That's
played his son. Yeah. But the kid who played his son, his second son, looked more like his real second son.
Did it?
She's only 35.
I think it was really good casting. Yeah, I mean, that was good. I think it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
My little boy loved it. Like,
Yeah?
so, and that's if he loved it.
And have you shown him the first one too?
Yeah, you seen the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he liked the new one because like it's brighter. You know what I mean? It's like more graphics. You know what I mean? Like,
It's for today.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's for fucking
yeah.
kids.
And I like that Baby and Kurt Franklin song.
Yeah, that's
That's on there. That's it's dope.
Tell you what go hard. I know it got a lot of love, but since we got a platform, I just want to put it out there. The Hamilton soundtrack.
I never even seen Hamilton.
What?
I don't think I can. I'm in that level to just sit down and watch that shit.
It's so good, bro. It's like it's so good. Like
Is it?
what?
What is it on?
You can't help but to be captivated. It's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus? All right, let me go on and fucking check. it
Yeah,
out.
man. Yo, Hamilton is amazing. I would love to see Hamilton again.
It's a musical, right?
Yep.
A bunch of black people singing, right? So you know them songs long as
What?
hell.
Them songs go hard, bro.
You know when black people sing.
Like it's and
Be
like,
2 hours later, they still singing the same song.
it's like, you know, with Tyler Perry, you know, had the white people in the plays, but the white people could sing.
Yeah.
Hamilton, same shit.
Mm.
Like powerful. Like it's just
I don't know what made them do that because it's about the founding fathers, right? And
It's about-
played by black people.
right, but it's about Hamilton and his journey with the founding
But
founding
I
fathers.
wonder why is he black? Why is it a black cast though?
Because it came from the perspective of that guy who's I think he's like partially black. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can't even think of his name, but he won the
Barack
award and
Obama.
everything.
Uh,
Yo, Barack
partially black.
Barack,
He
Barack's
partially
black in my book, baby. Check it out. If white people can't tell you got a little white in you, then you black.
Hey,
Because you're gonna go through the same struggles as anybody else.
yeah, that's true.
But that would the fuck was he talking?
That threw me off too.
Hit me with the Barack shit.
Yeah. Oh, the Hamilton.
Yeah,
Hamilton.
Hamilton. No more politics, people. Nah, the Hamilton though, they go hard, bro. Like it's just amazing. It's amazing, dude. Like I would definitely go see it. Like I seen the Lion King musical theater in person.
No shit.
And that shit was amazing.
Were they? I mean, obviously people dressed as cats.
It was like they had wardrobes on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It wasn't like full fucking like a cat,
Oh,
But,
okay,
you
gotcha.
know, it was just
they had
like
like
the-
paint and stuff.
Yeah,
on
you
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
and it was.
I wonder what Nala looked like because Nala was kind of as a cartoon lion. I was
The
like,
makeup and the costumes for those are phenomenal.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
So
platinum shit,
beautiful.
bro. Like they put a lot of money into that, knowing they're gonna make a lot of money from that. You know what I mean? Why think
Mhm.
Tyler Perry wanted to get into playwriting so bad?
Yeah. And
You
he-
know what I mean? All you doing is paying your ensemble. You paying your cast and your crew and everything else. But the money you make from that is ridiculous.
yeah.
Especially when
Yeah.
you get your name out there as a writer.
Everybody's watching Tyler Perry stuff. I kind of got tired of
love
Tyler Perry
musicals.
though.
Man, me too. Huge fan. So
Have
his
you ever
song-
seen Mamma Mia
Yeah.
musical live?
Mm-mm,
It's
one,
mm-mm.
one and
awesome.
two? Well, I haven't seen the two live. I've seen one live. I've seen the
Mm-mm.
movies. So okay, here you go. I'm gonna put it out there. Fuck, I'm gonna do it.
What?
In high school when I got to California, my senior year of high school, so I left Louisiana for some other shit. I wind up doing things that I wouldn't usually do, like when I was doing in Louisiana.
Mhm.
I was doing like mixed choir, like chamber singers, but I also did musical theater.
Yo, shit.
Yes. In my senior year in high school in California, San Ana Valley, I got the Bright Star Award for my performance of Lieutenant Brannigan in Guys and Dolls.
What is a Bright Star Award?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I played Bright Star Award is
You gonna post a picture under in comments? That's awesome.
I don't think I got no pictures like that. G. Like I was so thugging, like, I mean, like shit.
That's what make it funny.
I went to this award for all these high
I
schools.
thought you grew up in Louisiana.
I did. I moved to California my senior year of
Okay.
high school. So I'm on this high school event. Everybody got like shoots and ties on.
Yeah.
I had on like this like it wasn't silk, but if you felt it, you thought it was silk. Like Dragon Ball Z shirt on, like, you know what I mean, like and some jeans and some Timbs. Like I'm straight like different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it stole the show.
What I would have never done this shit in Louisiana, like growing around like in my neighborhood and shit.
Yeah.
It's just that I was free to like do other shit and didn't give a fuck who judged me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to just leave an environment and reestablish yourself.
Yeah.
Do you?
It was so dope, bro. It was, and after then, like I just appreciate musical theaters. Like I don't think I'd be in one, but like watching them though.
Yeah.
They got really good fucking singers, bro. They're amazing. It's a really good time. It's like a soundtrack come to life.
That's clean. That's clean.
Hamilton. We're gonna talk about that next Sunday. Hamilton, bro.
I'm gonna check it.
I could see you actually doing that with your personality.
Yeah, I think I like the credit is why I'm so out. Shout out Miss Blue and Miss Karen and Miss I love them people, man. They were amazing. G. Miss Carolyn and Miss Blue, my music teachers.
Yeah, I had a theater teacher that I loved and she loved our class so much she actually moved from the junior high to the high school with us.
That's dope. Follow y'all whole career. That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, that's clean. So I don't do the musical shit.
Miss Ryan.
Like, but I do some other acting. I gotta act, but
yeah,
I don't think I do the. Are you going downstairs? I'm downstairs.
I feel like every black person could be an actor. At some point in time in your life, you couldn't be yourself.
Yeah, nah.
Like straight up.
Yeah, like every time I get pulled over, I can't.
Job interviews. Like
job interviews. Hey,
anything that required, like.
You know how fake I was on my last job interview?
What?
No, that's some bullshit.
Yo, try going
Did
to
you enjoy
school.
doing the musical? Because I never.
Yeah.
I did one musical. Because there's this place called Backstage, I think it's called, here in Houston, and it's like for kids to go to like a summer camp, and you can learn like musical theater and stuff like that. And I went 1 year, but I only had like one super small part.
I wouldn't.
She was the tree.
My kids.
She played the plant.
I don't think I'll send my kids to music theater camp, those camp shit.
Yeah.
But like you in high school, you know what I mean? If you want to do some shit, like I got the musical theater because like a female that, you know what I mean, that I had choir with, she was in musical theater. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a girl.
Bad, G. She's bad, big bad.
Like, you want to go over our lines together? This is kissing scene. It's this kissing scene coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I had a music teacher who was like, yo, you gotta come on. You gotta come to music theater. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't never done this shit before. Like come on, man. That's not have my long hair, you know what I'm talking about? You can't tell me shit about nothing. Prettiest motherfucker walking. And I ain't never scared to say I'm
Bishop
pretty.
Don Juan coming in here. Shaking his head.
Tell you, but yo, my dog, shout out to my BAU brothers in Cali, you hear me? I always told them like, yo, PBN player. Like, what the fuck is PBN? Prettiest big nigga. Nobody did it. I'm telling you, man, like, yo. Like, my life ain't easy, but you will want to do it.
Black folks just be creating shit.
We abbreviate everything, bro. We can do for anything, homie. For anything.
Matthias, did you ever do a theater or choir or anything like that?
I did a little acting. I don't want to just put that out there, but your boy was a little actor out there.
Watch out.
I did my thing, little school plays, little church stuff, you know what I'm saying?
NSC taking over.
Yeah, I don't do nothing. I need to try for a movie now.
Maybe we could do
all the
that's
time,
what I need to do. Try for
maybe
a
we
movie.
could do a NSC musical.
Nah.
Just cop the album though when it drop. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody supporting Beautiful Dreamer. by the songwriter on all major platforms, Spotify.
I do want to write a skit
Apple Music.
one day.
It'd be dope to write a play. I think everybody should write something.
Yeah.
I think like just write down your creative, like what you want to like create. I think everyone should do that.
That's
Because
what- yeah.
regardless if you have the talent to do it, don't mean you can't write it. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
writers make good money, bro, in all facets, from comedy to TV to music to whatever the fuck else.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him when Carell was here. It's like, man, we should do something because you already obviously know how to do this shit,
Right.
you know? So, and
I
I'm,
have a good friend that writes screenplays. She teaches theater and all that stuff. And
yeah,
That's a dope person. I love those type of people. Like,
yeah, that's,
I love creative people. Like,
mm-hmm.
they're just amazing people. They may be assholes, may be dicks, but you'll always learn something from a creative motherfucker.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
People who got the vision
Yeah,
to see it before it's even
Right.
there.
right.
That's-
Doers.
Yeah,
Doers. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
because it's not easy. That's not easy to
Fuck
put a
no.
whole thing together like that. A book or a play or something like that.
Right.
A dialogue that people actually will listen to and get.
People can't have conversations to stay on the same page. You know what I mean? Like, you can't
Yeah.
talk to another human being.
We be all over the place in this
Right.
motherfucker.
Right.
It always goes back to booty.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't
It
that some
does.
shit?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Oh, FYI, it's the season of the pop-up, baby. All right?
Yeah.
So y'all be careful.
I
Tag me where you at on Instagram and shit and everything else. Somebody gonna pop up on your ass when you out there at a restaurant. This your baby.
Damn.
what
Pop
are
up,
you
baby,
talking
see it.
about?
Pop-up, baby.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that'd be a good TV show. Papa Bay, like dude just be sitting at the
reality show.
restaurant sitting
And prank
and
motherfuckers.
the cameras running behind them. This your baby. It's like that.
Holy shit. man.
That'd be a good TV show.
That would be hilarious.
You know, like the dude used to go on Cheaters,
Yeah,
roll up on the
Oh,
people and stuff like
that's
that.
exactly what I was
You know
thinking.
what I'm
Was
saying?
like cheaters.
I still enjoy a good cheaters at 1, 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? I still enjoy a good episode.
Yeah, man.
I like the original cat though. The original cat.
Didn't he get stabbed one time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He got into a lot of scuffles.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
A lot. The new dude, he just a little too fucking like what's it, to catch a predator shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
got too much of that vibe. The first dude though, it's like he running there with a fucking microphone. So what are you doing up here? You didn't think you want to let Carla know? What you?
I'm wondering, like, I didn't even. I'm surprised people still calling them and going on the
Hey,
show.
cheaters just like Maury. You always gonna need somebody to catch your man or catch your woman. You think you're doing something crazy.
I tell
You
you,
always
baby
gonna need a
daddy.
paternity test. Yes, ma'am. Forever and ever, you're gonna need a paternity test.
Yep.
Would you do that, April? Would you call cheaters?
No.
Would you call them to a talk show?
Hell no.
Just leave, man. Like if you think
Unless
about
it's
talking,
Oprah and it's a really good subject.
I
I
Nah,
love
it's
these two
it's not no
Oprah.
good stuff. It's cheating.
cheat.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Nope.
I think every.
No, you should bring them to the podcast. And
Because to me, cheating is embarrassing.
it's embarrassing
Yeah.
for the person being cheated on.
Yeah. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think it always made me feel like I wasn't doing something right.
Yeah,
But that's just most women. That's how most women feel.
I think that people should always try to keep shit in house for the most part, and I say that as I'm sitting here on the fucking podcast.
Right?
So I see how it could be contradictory, but I think most shit should be in house, man. Like I couldn't. I feel like I would just leave before it got to that point. Now the paternity shit is different. If I ain't had the money,
Yeah.
I'll call fucking Maury straight up. I'll speed dial Maury.
And more. So let me get this right, y'all.
Y'all
Y'all
pay
pay for the
all this-
hotel?
everything, right? Y'all got me
In
covered.
the hotel.
He's had guests on there that have been on there like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh, all that stuff is like some of that stuff got to be fake.
So
It's like Jerry
This guy is-
Springer.
So from my
you know?
understanding, my auntie Pat, shout out T Pat, I think one of her friends or best friend, I'm not sure, it was a long time ago, but was a producer on the Jerry Springer show.
Damn.
And from my knowledge, it's real as fuck.
Really?
Those people really call in and
Just go at it, start
Yeah, like-
fighting and stuff like that.
and you think it's more phone calls than you think coming into Jerry Springer. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of phone calls
Yeah.
of people saying this is the situation. And there's a lot of motherfuckers going through that. So there's always an episode that be had.
Mm.
Like once again, like money wise, look at the people that come on
I love
like
People's
Maury
Court.
and shit. You know what I mean?
I love
Oh,
People's
for
Court.
Michael Blacksman. What's his name? Blackston. He was on People.
Oh, he was on there one time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that video.
There's
That
a
shit
new
was funny.
divorce court coming out, and I'm like,
Everybody
"Oh,
got
I wanna watch it."
a show out there. It's been a lot of people like that got their judges, like a lot of
Yep.
black women I've been seeing on there got their own
Because
shows.
of the
and-
attitude and you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Judge Judy set it off.
Oh, Judge Judy, hey, she the
Judge
GOAT.
Judy set it off.
Judge
She-
Judy the
I
GOAT.
She came with that stern.
I
She like,
still will
"Who you
watch
talking to?"
Judge Judy at night.
Is she still out?
Yeah.
Or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Judge Judy, yo, she
And
always gonna
she's
give you
just
something.
getting funnier now.
She always gonna give you something.
No.
Like
Judge
sometimes
Judy
I'm
GOAT.
like, God, you're such a bitch.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm like, hell yeah.
Yo, people
Tell 'em.
People be feeling some type of way about old people, like how they slow down, whatever.
Yeah.
But outspoken old person, I don't know a motherfucker don't love outspoken grown person because they gonna give you some
And
shit.
I think Judge Judy got hands too.
I don't doubt
I
it.
think she'll
I
get with
love
you.
it
Don't doubt
when
it.
Judge Judy is like, oh, you thought I was stupid. Right. Mm-hmm.
So you expect me to believe?
So you're going
Right,
to tell
she
this
said-
lie.
Yeah. Now I do. Think,
Well, let me go ahead and call you out on it.
I do think divorce court is one of the most fucked up things ever. I don't want nobody to see.
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't be
shit.
wanting to go through that shit
Like,
either.
that's-
Not in
Fuck
public.
that. What?
Nah.
And you already know how it is in a relationship. Like once you get heated, the things that you shouldn't say, that you're going to say, because you're trying to make a fucking point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
yeah.
in that. Oh, I would
Yeah,
not
but
want
the
to go
new
through that.
divorce court is like, I saw 2 different ads for it. And one of them is like this guy that is like, she knew I was allergic to cats, and it started out with 1 cat, and then 12 cats, and then 6 cats outside.
Yeah.
Right, but
That's gross.
they're looking for the most interesting stories. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I can get that. I can understand how that would make
Yeah.
sense.
So this actually has like people being filmed along with the,
Like inside the
divorce court.
house.
yeah.
Oh, that's super different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
A lot
one
of
is like a
pre-production.
little bit more personal, I guess, like
Yeah, I
more
would hate
production and stuff.
that.
And
I would hate that.
Do y'all remember that show, Wife Swap, when they used to
Yeah.
swap?
Yo,
yes.
every time I think about
Oh
that, I
my
think
God,
about
those
Dave
are
Chappelle.
funny.
I think
Yeah,
about
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
T-Mark. T-Mark.
He put him in the ghetto, like,
Yeah,
get your ass.
Get your ass out this car.
Bro, I don't think I could have did that show, Wife Swap, either.
Ah,
I think that was
fuck
stupid.
nah,
That
man.
was stupid.
Fuck nah, B. Let's like, yo, let me lend out mine real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not lending out
I'm like,
mine.
God
B.
damn, what is
I
she
would
gonna
feel some
smashing?
type of way if
Yeah.
my wife was down to lend me out.
Yeah.
She trying to get rid of me for a couple of weeks? Like, what the fuck is going
There's
on?
this show that has
Look.
gotten my attention recently
What was that?
because I watched one episode and I was like, damn it, I gotta know what's going on next. Did they get the girl?
What is it?
It's the Mormons finding like other wives.
Wait, what?
What channel? It,
It's
Yeah, what
like,
is
sound like a TLC program.
it probably is.
Mormons finding other wives?
Yeah, it's,
So they already got a wife, and then they finding like a second and third wife and all that shit?
yeah. And they follow like right now they're following, I think, 1, 2, 3. I think it's like 4 couples.
Hey, look.
That's crazy. Yo, you know what? I'll tell you this though. If my situation don't make it, I'm definitely gonna try to find me a team. I respect that. I respect
He
that.
could be
Like,
Mormon in this bitch.
but people just on the same mind frame. You know what I mean? Like let's do this and put our shit together
Right,
and
right.
come up. You know what I mean? Like if that's how you want to do it, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
But this one wife actually admitted that she would never do that. Like
then why the fuck she on the show?
Yeah. What the fuck?
that she doesn't want to share her husband.
Then why
But she
make
knew the
decision?
situation she was in.
That's
She's a
what
Mormon.
That's
Yeah, but this was like they didn't do the adding another couple until like 15, 16 years into the marriage.
right. So he made a decision.
That's
what
a
he
long
wanted.
time.
All right, but he made a decision. This is what I want to do now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you knew that that's
Right.
going
Like,
into it.
If he didn't, there's no way he
Well,
cannot tell
apparently
you.
there's
on
like
TV.
different practices. Like not all of them follow that. The more than one wife deal.
Hey, my wife said, if I have multiple wives, you're gonna see a pattern in that shit.
But this is a white woman, and then he finds this like Brazilian woman who wears
That's what I'm
like,
talking about.
Brazilian bikini.
wait,
up.
the
and wants
Mormon
to
does?
have his and
And
wants
are
to
there
have his
Brazilian
babies.
Mormons? They
I
don't.
know. I don't know. I'm guessing they
Yeah.
can switch over.
What?
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought all the motherfuckers in Utah doing this shit.
hey, Utah be
They
popping,
are,
so
but
shout
they
out
found a
Salt Lake
Brazilian.
City.
That's why they call it Salt Lake City, because all them white women.
There's a lot of white people.
But what you say?
The Sundays are horrible.
They-
horrible. It's closed
they
down.
are in Utah, but they're I think that one couple is, but they're finding the person in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they do this shit they do this shit in Maine too. Like a couple of places in Nebraska.
Like all 4 couples are from a different state, so.
So is Amish, Mormon, is that the same?
Nah, I don't think Amish and Mormons are too
that's
different. I seen the Amish. I didn't know Amish. They got people that do regular shit. Cause I was in Pennsylvania. And I saw this Amish people and they was in the store. Motherfuckers got out and got into a Ford Bronco.
You know what I mean? Like
Explorer.
Right,
and I was like,
they ain't hopping into no wagon. Like they tell you about the hopping.
Where is thy wagon? Where is that shit?
I think that's only like
Ezekiel
on property, but they're like older guys that are like more in charge. They're allowed to have like more advanced.
See, I'm like, if you're gonna do the shit, do the shit.
Right. That made me feel like someone else is in charge of my religion.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like my lifestyle. Like,
if you go Mormon yourself.
Right. Like it shouldn't be like levels I can climb to get to Explorer.
Now you feel bro.
You gotta start in a horse and buggy.
I'm not a baby riding a horse and buggy and you driving by.
Yeah, straight up. I got a problem with that.
Hold on, is that Father Jacob driving them by? Like, no.
Some nice Mercedes he got there.
You know, nah.
I'm still riding Tonto and Swift.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Like, hell no.
Oh man, can I bring something, y'all?
What's up?
How do y'all feel about the number 99%?
99%?
Yes.
As in what? 99% off?
I think
anything. I think anything that
99%.
comes. I think that our society has given up to the point that we give in to 99% too fucking much.
Like birth control and condoms.
Results.
They both say 99%.
Like, you don't got to go 100. You just
Right,
go 99.
right.
You good. We good enough. We're close
I
there.
feel like I might start a movement, y'all. You know how I feel about my movements. I might start a movement about this 99 shit, because if you tell me that my kid is 99.9 mines, I'm like, you need to find 100 motherfucker then, because somebody got 100 out there. It gotta be 100 some goddamn way. You can't.
Yeah.
99.9.
99.9.
And everybody just like, okay, okay, we'll take that. As long as get 99.8, 99.9.
You ain't getting 100% of this check. I know that.
That makes no sense to me. Settling for the 99, dog. Don't settle for the 99. Come on, y'all.
I mean, it's on condoms and birth control, so it's been there for a long time.
Yep, that's preventatives, but results. Like, if you come back 99.9% black, I'm not satisfied with that. I am not. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, okay, yeah,
99.9%.
Like, why can't
I don't think any of us gonna really be 100% black.
But the question is, why can't we not be 100? Like, at some point in time,
Because our ancestors were getting fucked by these bastards.
right? But results still come back 99.9, bro.
Oh, you talking about that exact 99.9?
Yeah, like
shit.
Shit come back. Like, so even if you've been diluted over time, right?
Right.
Like we all know has happened.
Yeah.
Like, would it ever like get to a point where we're back to 100? Like, you know what I mean? Like so if my great great grandmother and great grandfather was both black and they start fucking, right? So they shit they had before them is all mixed in. Does it ever get to a point where it gets to all back to 100%? Do we ever?
Yeah, I think it'll be years. But I feel like, if it all kept in the same circle.
No, I think it'll get further away from 100.
You think so?
No, I think it'll go back.
I think 99.9 is fucking over a lot of people. If I was on Maury, just talk about Maury. If I was on Maury and I was like, that's not my baby. That's not my baby. And Maury said that, well, Andrew or Q, whatever the fuck you want to call me today, I don't give a shit. The results are in. You are the father. 99.8%. I'll look at Maury like, have you lost your motherfucking
We only do 100% over here. Then
right, like, you better
get up and walk out
there. You better go find your 100% because that's the father. I was there at some point in time. Okay.
Hey, then you walk out and have her running behind you and had a camera walk. You know how females be running behind, running out the place and the camera be chasing them and shit?
I'll be screaming, 99.8 ain't 100. 99.8 ain't 100. I'll be losing my shit. You been cheating on me, bitch? You been cheating on me,
I wonder
bitch?
how that worked. Because if a baby is yours, it's yours.
How the fuck can we get 99.8, 99.9?
It is kind of weird that number always comes up.
And I think it's even weirder that people accept that shit.
Because it's close enough.
Exactly. Close enough.
Mm.
We are settling for fucking close enough now with 99.
Are these the things you think about when you
Yes.
get high?
Yes.
So when you
It
get
is.
high.
And you know, and when I think
And you're
about
like,
it,
what made you see that though? Like,
so it's what it is. It's what it was, right? I was high. I went to the barbershop and
Told you.
getting cut like 2 weeks ago. And I was talking to my dog Tracy. Shout out to Tracy at his barbershop, man. Got buku amazing barbers in there.
Mm.
I didn't go see him, so don't judge him right now. We in there chilling, you know what I mean? We having conversation and we was talking about something about like paternity tests and shit like that. Like, and I just started thinking like, they don't even tell you 100%. You know what I mean? Like I was telling the motherfucking barbershop, like, yo, Bina, we are settling for 99.9. And every time I think shit like that, I think about, oh, I could do stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? I could write this shit down and do comedy. Probably can't. But I'm down to go to some open mics, by the way, guys, if you want to go. Let's go find us some comedy clubs so we can go bomb and crash like a motherfucker.
Huh. I wouldn't mind just going to one.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Honestly.
love comedy clubs.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just like hitting one of them and seeing the acts and see who.
You know what I'm talking about?
Then get to boo somebody off stage.
What?
Shit. Boo!
See, I might not be able to go. I got to practice avoidance on that. Motherfuckers start booing me too hard. I might get, hey, look, I just told y'all it's my first time doing this. Why you like going so hard on me?
When are you gonna say something funny? When are the jokes coming?
When I leave your mom's house. Oh, bitch. I'll be so mad at people in the crowd. Like, I'm stupid. You know what I mean? I'll be on stage like think I'm doing good and motherfuckers start booing me. I'm gonna take that shit personal than a motherfucker. You could have just wait till I finish. It's only like 2-3 minutes, right? You can't live through 2-3 minutes of this bullshit.
That's tough though. It's hard getting up there and trying to make people laugh and telling a story. That's not easy.
Yeah, that's super difficult. You know what I mean? To
But
just stay on track.
It's easy to like being around your friends and being funny and stuff like that. But once you get up in front of some strangers,
Right, who don't know shit about you.
you know, talking about, man, women be shopping. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yo.
hard.
You know
It's
what I'm
hard.
talking about? But yeah, so the movement, watch out for the t-shirts. And the coffee mugs and the mouse pads saying don't accept 99.9.
Yeah.
Show us the 100.
I mean, there's, the 100 little icon in the
Yeah.
emojis. So
That's
it's
really-
not 99.
That's really just $1. If you're writing a check out and you wrote a check like that just means 0 cents. That is $1.
Yeah.
It is.
True story.
We call it 100. Why we can't just make a regular 100 though? Why you have to put 2 lines on it? Because it make it look fancy.
Actually, I
don't
think
know.
it just has
I think
one
you're too
line.
high right now. I don't know.
I'm just saying. That shit's really $1, bro. Once you put the 2 lines under it, that means
Yeah,
change.
that's I didn't even think about
No,
that. Right?
Yeah, when you write a check, yes it is.
Yeah.
it doesn't have 2 lines on the emojis. It's just one.
Okay, maybe I just forgot what the emoji looked like.
Right. I'm gonna look at it right now. I know I didn't press the 100, so it's in my recent. I know it's in my fucking
And I'm
recent.
pressing 100 there.
It's just one line.
I gotta know. I wanna know the name, guy.
And it's red.
200, 2 lines.
Let me see. Oh,
What? Let me
but
see.
the lines are different.
Oh,
No, it ain't.
shit. Yeah.
That's the 100 I've been seeing.
Yeah.
That's $1.
Because I think
people.
the lines for $1 have to be under the zeros.
Right. So maybe it's saying 100 cents.
Hey,
Like
y'all
100
both got iPhones. The same one in both your phones.
You know, Androids ain't got the 100 sign.
Oh, bro, you know how many? And first of all, let me. Can I just say I hate iPhones? You know why I hate iPhones?
Why?
Because instead of responding, I get the liked response, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, motherfucker, this ain't Facebook. Like,
You know, I feel that pain because
And we do
I
it
hate texting.
to him.
yes,
Like-
yes.
We're like, liked, love it.
I'm like,
give it a
oh,
little
fuck
heart,
it.
give it a little fucking heart.
Huh?
Hey, I remember at first we had iPhones and people who didn't have iPhones wouldn't see the emojis.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
The little squares,
Yeah,
X
with
inside
the
of
X's,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that got a lot
iPhones.
of iPhone hatred right there too.
You
People not
iPhones.
like
Who
that.
the hell do you think you are?
Oh,
Somebody.
the new upgraded 15 that's coming out is going to be amazing. I was
Yep.
watching all about it
I think it's
yesterday.
going to be the same phone as the last 14 or
I'll have-
however
No,
many was.
Still
the-
an iPhone
I'm
15
talking about
and
the
iPhone
upgrade.
30 comes out.
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
software.
That's when I'll get it.
Huh?
I'm talking about the software.
Oh.
They're doing a lot of stuff to FaceTime where you can like share videos
Mhm.
and all that stuff and
Yeah.
have all these conference calls, and it's going to be legit. It's going to be awesome. That's the 15 that's coming out.
Yeah, they just had the 12 come out, right?
I believe. or the X. I don't even fucking know.
I don't
man.
remember.
Yeah, I thought it was like 12 just came out.
Yeah, I'll have an iPhone.
But-
Once again, in case you don't hear me, I'll have an iPhone 15 when the iPhone 30 comes out.
Hey,
All right.
in the
I'll-
year 2040.
Yeah. I don't care if my money go through the roof.
In the
Like-
year 2040,
Don't care. I'd rather just hire a fucking camera crew to follow me around or some shit.
Matthias finally
Bruh.
gets an iPhone.
Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna be a horror story. That's gonna be a
Definitely
horror
rated
story.
R. Definitely, because it's gonna be a bunch of ass that brought him to the iPhone store in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how he got
That's the
there.
only way I
Him
get
and
there.
his 6 wives.
Hey, look, I'm Mormon now.
Hey man, shout out to the people who put a team together and get people to believe, man. It's hard to get people to believe in you.
Yeah,
It's hard, man. So you find a group of people to believe in you. If your relationship is you and four women who all on the same page and everybody signs up for that, no salt, no shade coming from my way, player.
hey, do people ever talk to y'all about the podcast and throw in their 2 cents? Do y'all get that?
I mostly get like, oh, that was funny, that was cool.
Like people,
Keep
I
up-
mostly
keep up the
get,
work.
oh, you're doing a podcast?
that,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
like people, so they always like, I don't know, try to critique it and stuff like that. And like some people, I'm cool to doing it, but I'm like, honestly,
Apparently, I
ain't
don't have
ask-
supportive
don't ask
friends. So.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I was like, sometimes I'll be like, man, look, I say it's good enough. Not good enough, but I'm saying like that. Why I don't need your input. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Y'all input is what I
99
need.
Fuck
It's
you, Tony.
99.9%
Right.
good
Yeah.
enough.
Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you. You want to deliver my pizza and you happen to see my fucking...
Like-
Well, what you could do is you have a little... fuck you, bro. What you paying for? Nothing?
Yeah, but
Fuck
do they
you.
critique it and then like act like they could do it better, or they?
Oh, I
trying to
don't know.
help?
They probably, I don't know. It's probably trying to help, but I just don't be giving a shit.
You know what I mean? I think it's what people got to realize. I mean, like we give a fuck about what we're doing because we have bigger aspirations.
Yeah,
But as far as like the opinions that come from what we say or do, don't give no fucks.
no.
Like none whatsoever. Like if you want somebody to care about your emotional state, then I'm not the person you ever want to listen to. Yeah,
At all.
I'm not, because I'm come from a logical perspective all the time. So yeah, fuck you, Tony. Whoever you are, give a fuck about your opinion.
But yeah, man. I don't know. I always get that. I have a friend and she knows him too. He wants to do
All I
our
get
logo.
is, those shoes, though.
Huh?
I do get.
Oh,
that.
the
That's what
shoes?
that's what I'm talking
When I
about.
wore the yellow and the blue shoes.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all can find me some more cool shoes, I'll wear more cool shoes.
Right. Wait till motherfuckers get sponsored or something. Then judge a motherfucker. Yeah.
Man, I
It's
can't
all
wait
off
till
the
that happen.
sprint, baby. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
all for us.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So
Maybe I can get like, I don't know, Steve Madden or Carlos Santana.
whoever the fuck. Yeah, you want me to sell your condoms on this show? Holla. You cutting me a check? I got you.
I'll
you.
wear the coolest shoes ever.
Players. You want to put your shit on the table right here? Holla at us.
yeah,
We'll put your shit right here, man.
Although I do love both of those shoes that I wore, but both of them, like, you can't walk in them very long.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not
Yeah,
like something you
all
can...
female shoes look hard to walk in, like heels.
Fucking
and
right.
shit.
Even the lowest form of
Yeah,
heels
they all look like.
still look difficult as
I
fuck.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it.
I give a look at Tim's, like how the bottom is shaped. Like it's some big fucking like solid.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Support.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess no support.
No, they took the support out of the heels in, like, the 90s. Remember when the square heel was popular? Those were supportive heels.
Like the thick.
But, like,
big-
stilettos, like smaller heels like this, they're not as supportive. You gotta,
Oh, obviously.
you gotta
fuck
walk
is
on your
this?
toes, basically.
Yeah, that's.
Man, I seen this runway model
Shout out to all the women.
who fell walking in some heels.
Yeah.
Like her ankles was going
Like cracked.
everywhere.
It's cracked, yeah.
I was like, oh, that was the
Saying,
funniest
man,
shit.
shout out to women. Women do a lot, man. Women do a lot.
We do. We
But
do.
we do more as a man
I
Shut
mean, I think
the
women
and do it better.
up.
I think women conform more than anyone else. I think women conform to all types of situations. I think it's fucked up. But I think men do more conforming when it comes to a relationship. Like I think women conform to life, men conform to women.
They better conform. All the shit we do for them.
God damn, yo,
Shit, all the wars we had to fight for y'all.
the comments of Matthias does not represent everyone.
all the nights y'all hearing noise and we got to get up. Why don't you get up? Shit.
That's that type of shit I want to do. I feel like if I don't get the fuck up, like with some, like right here was a sound downstairs, and I don't get the fuck up, and my old lady get up, she not walking down there with a bat, I feel like such a bitch. You know what I mean? Like you even got to make me do that, baby. I got that one. You know what I mean? I got that one. I got that one. But some
Not
of the
me.
other
I feel
shit,
like a
though,
proud dude like that. That's my girl going out
She
there
gonna ride
protecting
for
the
me.
family.
She gonna ride for me.
Hey, babe. Hey,
Good looking.
that's a moment right there. Ride or
Good
die.
looking. Don't
Me
forget
and
your
my
vest,
girlfriend.
baby. Don't forget your vest.
Yeah.
Upstairs. They could be shooters.
They actually say that the person that sleeps closer to the door is typically the protector.
Yeah, first one out the bed.
Well, yeah.
I guess.
I always sleep closer to the door.
Tell you what's weird about me, like walking on the sidewalk, I would never let my old lady like walk closest to the street. Like I would always stand closer to the street.
Yeah.
Stand farther.
I just be playing. I'm a gentleman. I do my thing. I'm a beast.
Does he?
I mean, listen, this
Motherfucker,
nigga over here in the car.
Hey,
Hey, I walk closer to the street, you know what I'm saying? I get up and go get mine. I sound like an asshole over here.
I mean, like, because like, when it comes to relationships, I got an old soul, you hear me? But one thing I can't do is the mental part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's too much shade and too much, like, just like, too much old shit get thrown around all the time. Like, when is forgiveness ever a real thing in a relationship? If anything can come back, did you really fucking forgive anything?
It depends on what it is.
Big,
I don't
small,
forgive
whatever.
cheating.
Yeah, nah, I ain't playing that.
I don't
bullshit.
forgive
Loyalty
cheating.
is- I used to say that like it's all about trust and loyalty. You know what I mean? Till I actually got in a relationship and realized that it ain't just about that.
I actually do forgive a lot, but that's because I understand where people are coming from. And
In
that
relationships?
no one is perfect.
hmm
In
And you
relationships,
can't, yeah.
So
and
you forgive
can't-
cheating and all that?
No, not cheating.
Yeah, that's what I say. I can.
I'm talking about other stuff like what he was saying.
Yeah, yeah, like the
Like-
annoying shit, arguing. Yeah, I probably can. It depends on what we arguing about and how long we gonna stay on this shit every fucking time.
And if you don't forgive, you end up getting very resentful, and resentful will ruin a relationship super
yeah.
quick.
I think before you get in a relationship, you got to understand the person. You know what I mean? People,
You got to know their background, where they're
Yeah.
coming from, while
People
they're
got
acting
traumas.
like that. And that's the shit that pisses me off that people don't think about in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, I understand all that about them, but then if I act like crazy one day, they don't put that into account.
work. Like one of the reasons I think
But
I'm
when
so
they
fucking
act
awesome.
crazy, I put that into account.
Right.
One of the reasons I think I'm so fucking awesome is because I'm very upfront about shit. Like I'm very upfront. You know what I mean? Like if I deem this a worthy effort of like making it into something special, then I'm gonna tell you about me completely, 100%. You ain't got like this is what you're dealing with. So if you sign up for this is what's going on, and you have to be in a situation to help me through some shit
Yeah.
because I'm not normal, people. I'm far from it. You know
No
what I
one
mean?
is normal.
I agree with that. So the person you choose to be with should have an understanding of what you've been through
Mm-hmm.
and what the part they need to play in healing that, and make a definitive decision, a commitment
Mm-hmm.
to actually trying to help in that aspect of
Well,
your life.
psychologically, we pick people that represent people that have been in our lives, and we are actually looking to heal childhood wounds.
Work because life is situational.
So you'll look for someone like your mother and your aunts, but maybe one of them really upsets you in this certain subject. And if you actually talk about that to a partner, they can actually help heal that area.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But no one ever wants to talk about it because it makes them so vulnerable.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody wants to be the vulnerable one.
But everybody always has an excuse for not talking about something. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm I'm definitely like that. I don't
that-
like opening up.
I think that's one of the biggest issues, man. Because if you can't open up, then you may deflect more. You know what I mean? Instead of like getting to like the meat and potatoes of a situation, because
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying.
Like,
but
I get real
it-
sensitive about people yelling, like yelling too loud.
yeah,
That shuts me down right away.
but once again, do you blame the person that's yelling at you, or do you also
No,
like
if
accept
I'm
the
with
fact that
somebody,
I'm making this
I've
decision to
told
be
them, hey, I will shut
Mm.
down if you start yelling at me.
quiet? But when
Like,
you-
they
but-
know.
so it is. a
But when you
decision,
shut
man.
down, are you just blaming that person for yelling? Are you taking accountability because you're choosing to shut down also?
Both. Like,
But I don't feel like people in relationships. I don't feel like people say it's both. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not going to talk anymore because you're yelling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop talking, and now it's your fault that I stopped talking. Did I punch you in your fucking mouth?
I get what you're saying.
Did I kick you in your fucking teeth? Did I threaten you and say, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to end your shit?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do none of that. So I'm loud because we're both in an argument,
Yeah.
and I'm the louder person. So now you're just going to shut the fuck down.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
no resolution and no fucking compromise whatsoever. No, they can't just put
Well,
that on me.
because anytime someone is screaming, there's too much emotion and they're not thinking calmly.
That's not true. That's completely not true. I'm an argumentative person by saying that like I'm not afraid to be in an argument. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you want to get in some argument shit, we can get in some argument shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But
You get like overly passionate about it.
right, but that doesn't mean I
Which
get
is
it.
hard to believe right now. What is that? You telling me? I'm like, what?
Me?
This isn't
But-
the Q I know.
But getting overly passionate doesn't mean I get off basis.
yeah. I
That doesn't mean that I'm falling off topic.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like someone who's sensitive to the yelling or
Mhm.
you coming at them all the time, they're not going to see your passion and your point of view
Right.
because their natural instinct is to shut down.
Okay.
And so you have to realize that
Uh-huh.
about the partner. And even if you are getting passionate or you find yourself getting way too loud, you should be like, oh, sorry, babe. You know,
So my question would be,
let me,
my question would be, since we're talking about like where is her passion? Where is her resolve
Mhm.
to get to a resolution? Because you would hope that when you go through a situation with somebody that you're involved with, that the main goal is a resolution.
Yeah.
To continue on. What resolution are you ever going to get by using, once you know, it's my word, justifying shutting down because someone's raising their fucking voice at you? Or like if you're not getting beat in your mouth, and if you really want this
Yeah.
person to understand where you're coming from, shutting down is not going to get you there. If you want to come up with a resolution to the problem that you're having in your relationship to anybody,
yeah, but
shutting
it's a lot,
down is not going to get you there.
but it's a lot easier
Yeah, for you, it's selfish. It's a
for
selfish
you
decision.
to cooperate to help that person not shut down.
You can do
That's
that.
Fuck
what
that.
I'm
you just lost the
saying.
argument.
Right,
you
but-
don't want to talk. You lost the argument.
You can do it to a certain point though. Like frustration is like is a real thing. And if that same person who is saying like, oh, if you yell at me, I'm gonna shut down. Well, maybe if you was answering the questions in the beginning that was actually
Yeah,
going down or staying
yeah.
on topic, the yelling part wouldn't be going on.
Yeah, but
Like-
they're not thinking anymore of the answers. They're thinking about you yelling.
Right. But in the beginning when there was no yelling, like because I don't know too many cats that just start off yelling. You know what I mean? It's like, especially in a relationship, like you just starts off with someone saying something about the other person get defensive, and it turns into whatever the fuck it turns into.
Right.
Mhm.
That's usually how like arguments form in a relationship. And safe to say?
Yeah.
All right. So before they get to a point in the argument, there's a I would like to think a logical conversation going on in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean,
then
not always, but yeah.
not always, but logical to y'all, because y'all both know what's going on in the situation. So it's logical to your perspective. And at some point in time, that goes sideways. All right. Now the other person amplifies their voice, and you're
Mhm.
being yelled at. But what is the goal? Is the goal like you're gonna fucking respect me, and you're gonna talk to me exactly how I want you to talk to me?
My biggest
Or is the goal,
my biggest
let's
problem
get
in a
to the conclusion
relationship
and figure this out?
is that I need time to process.
Excuses.
It sounds like
sorry,
one of those
like-
situations that people, you know how they say it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
And I think
But
people
my process time is for me, not for the answers or anything like that. It's for me to go, okay, why am I reacting this way?
Mhm.
Why?
That would be awesome if you're in a relationship by yourself. That would
Yeah.
be amazing. That
Right.
like self-processing, I'm all about. I'm all about that. But in a relationship, it's not how it works, because you go through this thing together and you both get this sort of pain. You know what I mean? Like you both have this pain.
I guess I could always have like the conversation out loud with the person, like, okay, you want an answer right now? Well, I'm trying to figure out right now why I'm reacting this way. Why am I feeling this way?
Mhm.
What did you do that triggered me to feel this way? So I know how to tell you why I responded that way.
Right. Because to me, it's all about the
I mean, I
time.
guess you could actually just sit there and talk to the person out loud and
Right.
talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's so many other options you can do besides shutting down. Like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, like me.
I'm not a big fan of shutting down shit.
I don't.
Obviously.
I don't gotta raise my voice.
You got a
and
little
get passionate
passionate
to
about that.
Put my shit across. You know,
Yeah.
I can just tell you where I'm at, even if the other person is raising their voice and emotional.
Right.
I'm gonna still get my shit across without even doing all that.
Right.
Because that's
having conviction in what you're speaking.
Yeah. So but that's my personality too.
Right.
It's like you're not gonna first of all bully me into anything, but I'm gonna still get so I'm not gonna shut down, but I'm gonna still get my point across.
Right.
So I mean, but what he said is true too. It's like you making the decision to shut down and stuff like that,
and you're justifying it by.
And everything I've ever read for like a good relationship to work is communicate.
Right, but it takes and that's why I was watching the fucking
I just think people
Will
just
Smith and
aren't
Jada,
that
and
good.
Jada Pinkett Smith conversation to the red table, right?
Yeah, or the entanglement.
Yeah, the entanglement shit, right?
I done tangled the ass out of my fuck.
You know, but here's what gets me about them. What I'm impressed about them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think a relationship can make it unless you have that type of like conversation skill with each other. And not saying there's always going to be over like huge things like that.
Yeah,
but the fact that you can, and if I help my relationship, I help every fucking argument on camera. If I thought we could actually just talk about what the actual fucking problem is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But to have that type of like balance, you can actually talk about the fucking the actual problem and stick to it and try to come up with some type of resolution. Have the resolve to come up to a resolution. It takes balls. It takes real fucking like commitment to want to come to an actual resolution.
Yeah, you can't be scared to talk
at all. And these excuses that all people do, not just women, men do it too. Like we're all deflectors. We all justify what we think we got going on in our head. You know what I mean?
Do it.
But it's not the way for a relationship to work, bro. It's not. And on a podcast, I'm just saying, like, mine might not make it. And that's just being 100. And I love my old lady.
Yeah.
But I do know one thing. It comes to a point in time where love can't be the excuse anymore. Like, love can't be the justification of why you tolerate things that you don't want to fucking tolerate. I'm pretty sure she feel the same way, too. Like, she put up with a lot of shit that she don't want to put up with. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But some pains aren't on the same level. Everybody can have pain, but some people endure more. And for me, peace of mind means everything.
Yeah.
Someone who's down and understands that this nigga been through a lot. You know what I mean? He's not normal. He told me that from day fucking one. You want to fuck with Q? You gonna know what the fuck Q been through, so you can understand why I want to be happy so bad. Why I just want to fucking smile so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the reason, man. Come on, y'all.
Damn.
I just want to have a family that goes on vacations and like hangs out and barbecues.
Yeah.
I just want some real simple shit.
Yeah.
Don't want a lot.
And I want to go fishing, of course.
Yeah.
Boring.
Fishing's dope.
I like boring. I like just hanging out with family and like hanging out at my brother's and barbecuing and playing in the pool. And I like that shit.
If we doing extreme fishing, then I could. I don't know what that is, but if we get to shoot with like bow and arrows and all that, but all this shit and
talk about the spirit.
It's something. I just want to do something active. Fishing is active. Is boring.
Smoke and drink while you do it, baby.
Yeah, but hey, we almost out of time anyway, y'all. So
what we talking about?
We have to get into this again.
So
now this is getting good.
So the moral of the story today is communicate.
Fuck Tony. 99.9, not 100.
Right. Hey, so follow the podcast on Instagram at Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
Follow us on YouTube at Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
And follow my Facebook. Oh yeah, my new Facebook page at Matthias Wilburn. Yeah, I'm trying to get all my friends back. Which
alert.
I don't even know who was on my friends to begin with.
You gotta come find him, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gotta
he ain't gonna find you.
Yeah. Oh, follow my Instagram at Matthias_KGV.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We need to make an Instagram for NSC.
We got an NSC.
Do we? Do we have?
Hey,
wow, April.
See how shit be coming out? See how shit be coming out? Tell me a motherfucker never shared.
April, are we yelling at you? You shutting down right now? What the fuck?
She was going to share it, but,
No,
but we yelled at her. She was
I thought we
gonna share it.
still did. I
Yeah.
thought we didn't have the Instagram account.
always start off saying the Instagram.
First thing.
That's the first thing.
I'm tired.
Hey, and she even hit
today,
the
okay?
NSC with it.
right. She co-signing the shit. She literally co-signing. NSC.
That
That
it's
was for
been a
Twitter,
long
right?
week, damn it.
That was
Man,
from
it
Twitter, right?
is. Oh, hell no. Where y'all at?
I have some brain farts every now and then. My
Tell
bad.
them when
my
you,
bad.
tell them when you at Ape.
You can't call me that.
I always call you Ape. Great Ape, G.
Only my
Oh,
grandpa was
send all your questions to it's asking April. Send all your questions to her.
You can find me at the Lettering Fox on all social media platforms.
100. Find me at QCUE _ the THE _ songwriter on Instagram. Once you get to my Instagram, you see like all the link tree. You'll find a link tree with everything to everything. If you dig my music, if you love passion and pain, just a real perspective, you know, fuck with me, man. The Songwriter on all major platforms. Spotify, Tidal, what's the other ones? YouTube,
yeah.
Apple Music, and all that good shit. Everything Etouffee, everything _ Etouffee. I know Etouffee is difficult to spell, but it's ETOUFFEA. Follow me. You know what I'm talking about? Out here trying to live life, man. Peace and love, you hear me?
Yeah, we should start a podcast one day.
We should.
We should.
That'd be a good fucking idea.
All right, peace, man.
Bye.
One love.